90% of the UPSC aspirants can get this question wrong even after they read current affairs magazines. And that one method is what can solve this question within seconds. And we will also see what factors can lead to clicking to wrong factors. Consider the following statements. It is expected that Majorana one chip will enable quantum computing. Second, Majorana one chip has been introduced by Amazon Web Services. Third, deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Okay, now looking at keywords like enable, introduced, subset, you cannot eliminate, right? How can you say that if it is written enable, so it is right or wrong, introduced right or wrong, by looking at subset it is right or wrong? Okay, so keyword based elimination is not going to work properly. If your current affairs magazines covered fundamentally, remember fundamentally of the topic, then chances are that you can do it. If not, you cannot. If you apply elimination technique, you cannot, because elimination technique, if you go with predefined notion based on PYQs like always, only, then it is not going to work, right? Pattern will change. Okay, elimination will only work when you are foundationally right. That's why news foundation is right. Once you see the topic in news and you have fundamentals of it, that is news foundation, then it is sure that you can solve this question in within seconds, right? It is expected that the Majorana chip will enable quantum computing. Yes, fundamental line, you are foundationally right. Chip has been introduced by Amazon Web Services. It is wrong. It is introduced by Microsoft. Third, deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Yes, it is right. Machine learning is a subset of AI, and machine learning's subset is deep learning, right? So 1 and 3rd is right. So option C is correct. Okay, so this is how we quickly reach to the answer based on news fundamentals. Okay, see, this topic is the news. Microsoft Majorana one chip craves new path for quantum computing. Okay, next, but you follow current affairs magazines that just for covering and different purpose only, with few topics, right? um, and then there is a possibility that you can lose the exam. But news foundation by Grapes covers topics of UPSC standards with the fundamental terms. Once you are fundamentally laid yourself, a rock foundation is given regarding topics, you can eliminate things in less seconds in options, right? So that's why just current affairs magazines remains as topic collectors, whereas news foundation stands out for you with rock bed foundations of your topics for a easy elimination of the wrong options in questions. Looking at a deep problem in UPSC preparations regarding, you know, cognitive unlearning and comprehension, these kind of problems you face a lot, and you face lot of reading problems like with clutter filled mind. When you read things, you assume something, and that needs clutter free reading mentally, right? So from Samuel Renshaw, the technique is more developed into reading habit training by Norman Lewis, and it's me, Urdanda Praveen, who is developed this technique more advanced format where students can gain high assimilation power which is required in UPSC preparation, and adaptive cognitive unlearning, and good, clear clutter free reading ability it will give, and it is inspired by normal Lewis, and it is very much efficient technique for all kinds of reading. And also, and looking at the current affairs problem in UPSC, I introduced news foundation framework, a structured way to convert news into exam ready knowledge. Okay, students, you can subscribe where we will upload more UPSC questions, where how to decode questions will be shown, and where different elimination techniques can fail in certain situation, and news fundamentals can help you in that situation.